Hi, welcome back. The Power Gamer here. Welcome back to a new video. I know I haven't uploaded a video on YouTube from a really long time, but I haven't played for a really long time too. I normally play just in the winter because of the new card is out and because, during the year I'm really busy with my businesses and then I can't really manage my private life and business too. I have no much time. So in the winter I have more time because it's cold outside, it's nothing to do. So I'm just chill and then I play when I'm free, I play video games and then I'm streaming on Twitch. So go follow on Twitch as well, the Baba Gamer underscore. And today we're gonna talk about Modern Warfare 2 and then if it's really good game or not. Because it's a completely different game now. It's different. It's really different for what we got in the last few years. And then it's really good to talk about it. The first thing they change is the weapon rank. Is how you unlock your weapon, and then how you level up your weapon, and then how you do everything else, the attachment, everything. Before you have to just level up your character to the certain level. You will lock the gun. You level up the gun by playing with that specific gun, and then you unlock the gun. Now it's different. You have to level up your character to unlock a specific gun. When you unlock a specific gun, if you want to use another gun, you have to unlock the other gun first. It's a really a mess. I think it's really good at the way that they did it, as long you do just with a weapon. So what I mean by, let's say you want to unlock the AK-74U, you have to play with a specific gun, bring that gun to a 15 level, for example, and then you unlock the 74U, and then now you have a 74U, and then you unlock the 74U with all the attachment. The problem is, they did with the attachment too. So, like, let's say I want to use the AK-74U. To use the AK-74U, I need to play with two different guns first, unlock the AK-74U, level up the AK-74U. If I want a suppressor, a specific suppressor, a specific stock or whatever, I need to play with another gun that is nothing to do with AK-74U. Now he's getting a bit. I think that he's got too far. I think as long as the weapon is fine, so the people manage to play with different guns. Get to the point that even the attachment to play, to get certain attachment, you have to play with a specific gun. Then it's nothing to do with that gun. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's not just for itself because he's stupid. I think as well is a problem for the casual game, and then he needs to grind his ass off to play with a gun. What's going to happen in Warzone? How the people will unlock that gun if they can? If they have to grind a lot to get a specific attachment that is good with a specific gun. It's a mess. It's a mess for the casual gamer, even if the game is towards the casual game, if it makes sense. It's just, I think they miss it out. I think they try to do think in a, and then they bring it up. They bring it to in a weird way, and then I hope they're gonna fix it because as long as the weapon, I understand that, but even the attachment is just stupid. You have to use the pistol to unlock the suppressor for an AR. I mean, what does it even mean, right? So the attachment is an issue. Now, talking about attachment, the attachment are useless. A lot of the attachment are absolutely useless. So that's why I think as well the game is not really completed, because some of the attachment, they have like 5 or 6 attachments, 5 or 6 muzzles. They do exactly the same thing. So what is the point to have 5 muzzles they do the same thing? It says, aim down sight, like a cons, aim down sight and damage range, for example, and then as a pros, bullet velocity and recoil control, and then 5, they're identical, all the same, no tasks change, they're all the same. So what's the point to have 5 different muzzles and they do the same thing? So I don't know. The game has so many attachments, and then a lot of them are completely useless. And on top of that, a lot of them, a lot of the weapon that I use with 2 attachment, because if you put too many attachment, the game is impossible to use. Like the majority of the guns are unusable if you put too much attachment on. So the game is a bit like weird, and then it feels incomplete, right? Not complete. Another point, SBMM. The SBMM is crazy, which is, I understand all the mentality behind the SBMM. I think with this game is even worse because the time to kill is absolutely stupid, which is we're gonna talk about after. The SBMM is crazy. Like when you start playing well, you just get into really sweaty lobbies, and then there's nothing you can do about it. And then I don't know why we have a SBMM when the people keep breaking the SBMM by having like different playing playing with people with low KD, so they break the SBMM, or they do the what's it called, the VPN thing, or they tank their stats to get in good lobbies, and then they can do videos about that. So I don't know why we have SBMM if the people manage to break the SBMM regardless. So just remove it or put a rank list, which is will be absolutely easy to do a rank list, and then you can do is so we have SBMM. Because with SBMM and the connection problem, now we have a problem. Because in this game, you die in 2 bullets. So if the ping is too high, it's literally who see you first. And then you can't do that in every game. The UAV is probably the most OP kill streak in the game. Actually, I'm sure that actually it's probably the most OP. It is. Because as soon as you get a UAV, because it's no ghost, you can counter ghost. Whoever gets the UAV first, you just pre-aim every single corner before the people comes in, and then you die. The UAV is super, super OP, and then it's no counter about that. You say, oh, it's the counter AV. The counter AV, when you call it, legit, is 10 bullets with any gun, and then it's down. So it's no counter AV. The counter AV is useless. So they have to find a balance with the UAV. Either the Ghost make as a base perk. I'm gonna talk about the perk as well, because the perk is a mess. There's no base perk. You can't pick whatever you want. So the Ghost comes after 5 minutes of the match. That's when you have Ghost. For the first 5 minutes, you have no Ghost in the game. So if they call the UAV for 5 minutes, these people, whoever calls more UAV wins the game. So the UAV is too strong. And the footstep are absolutely don't exist in the game. So what happens is you don't listen, you don't hear anything. You can't see where the people come from because you have no UAV up, let's say. Then yeah, it's a mix of weird things happening, and the game it feels weird sometimes because you don't know where it comes from, where the people is coming from. You don't hear them, and then you don't know what to do. Legit, you don't know what to do. The spawn is stupid. The people spawn behind you sometimes in certain mode. I find out then I think the best one to play like this is Hardpoint. Hardpoint I think is the best one because it makes the people move. Domination is crazy. People holding the spawn, and then they're holding you, and then it's impossible to move. In 2 bullets you can escape, so it's crazy. So yeah, I think the game is not complete. The TTK is stupid. The TTK is the worst. That's why it's not even an hardcore an hardcore mode in this game. Because if it would not exist. Because it already feels in hardcore mode every time. You die legit in 2 bullets. Certain guns, certain times you will when you play, you if you hear things, is a fireworks going here. I don't know what's going on. Is it party or something? Um, so yeah, the TTK feels so crazy. Sometimes you die, and then you can't even understand. You feel like you go sniped, and then you see the kill come. Is an AR. Is an M4 killed you with 1 bullet in the head. Like you get one tap in the head, and then it's crazy. The time to kill is absolutely insane. But yeah, that's the game. Is like in 10 minutes talking about the game and then what's going on, and then if it's worth to buy it or not. It has a lot of pros. I think the game is fun. On the other hand, it's not really, you don't have to sweat a lot because it's no slide counseling, which is I miss it because it would create a bit skill gap by using it, not by spamming it, by using it when you have to move out to the corner. Now it's not really that. So I try to watch the screams as well. Some scream online. Optic playing a CDO. Yeah, it's really weird to watch the CDO as well. Because the movement are really sluggish, and then the movement are really heavy. Is really, it feels weird. It looks weird. It feels weird as well playing it. And then yeah, I'm really worried about Warzone 2 because Warzone 2, if it's like this, it will face a huge problems because will force the people to camp because you have to camp in this game. You have to be really steady. You can't really push that much because you will die because the time to kill is too slow. You have no chance um, to avoid bullets by having good movement because the movement really don't really exist. It's just tactical sprint, kind of bunny hop, then it doesn't really work, and that's it really. It's dolphin diving, but dolphin diving you can't shoot. When you dolphin dive, it take 3 seconds before you get a gun out, so you could die. It's a drop shot, but I think they're gonna fix that drop shot as well, the drop shot glitch where you drop shot it instantly. They're gonna fix anyway because I don't think they want that kind of movement. I think they really want put the game in a position where everybody can play them. Legit, everyone can play the game. Legit, everyone can play the game. Could be the end of Call of Duty after this one. We will never know. The time will see that. Will say that. I'm really worried about Warzone 2. It is what it is. So I hope the video enjoy. By the way, you should watch. Is a game. Is a game that I'm playing with the K74U, which is absolutely insane. That day I was getting so much shit. I was getting shit on so much. This one is my first game after probably 10 games going not negative, but like shit games, really shit games. Like because the SPMM was crazy, and this lobby was actually great. So I managed to do 50 plus kill, and it was good. It was good. So nothing. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if share your opinion on the comments, and then let's see what you think about it. And then nothing. I hope you have a good day, and then follow me on Twitch, follow me on YouTube, follow me everywhere. Bye. No man, the teammate. Yeah, they're getting out. Yeah, it's fine. Good.
I can't believe we're gonna lose to these, that's insane.
No! No, man! I'm 1 from 50! 1 kill I need! Please! Stop, I got me 70 bullets, bro. No! Oh!
Man, what? Boys, we just threw this game.
The sentry gun on top now. Oh, lucky.
Mission failed. Return to base.
In die PlayStation Party toch? Ik kan jullie nou niet horen over de game.
Nee.